This beat go hard.
Yo, what it is, can't be canceled. We back with another one. We're gonna be hitting y'all with these a little bit more frequently than we used to.
Yes, sir.
We back with Kenji.
What it do, man? It's your boy Kenji, man. Check it out.
Happy 420 to you potheads out here.
Yes.
I'm gonna pass that to you.
Yes.
Happy 420.
420.
We're gonna be blowing and talking some shit. We're gonna be talking some Creed 4. I'm gonna let my man Kenji break down what the hell is happening in Creed 4 because the trailer's coming soon.
Yeah, some of these spicy topics, man. Jonathan Majors, up and coming, black man, action hero. You know,
the Black Arnold.
Man, he was the if you really look at it, he was that Chadwick Boseman replacement. And no slights, no disses, but you don't have a lot of black action heroes. Actors. Probably got Michael B. Jordan, that's it. Will Smith fucked it up for everybody.
Would you count TV shows or just movies?
We only talk about movies.
Okay.
I'm talking about blockbuster movies where you could put this guy in an action movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Damn near make him a
It's not too many
hero.
of us out there. Yeah, it's not too many of them out there.
Most of the guys would have to be like, who we calling to do this black action hero movie? We got Michael B. Jordan. That's what you would be doing.
Yeah.
But it's not that many. And this guy was the replacement. He was the up and coming going guy. He was everywhere, goddamn. And once again, another black man.
Gone.
Not in the literal sense of he's dead, but his career is about to be gone. And
You think the career over with? You think it's that to that point?
Look, I don't want to make this seem like a racial issue because this has been done not only to black men but white men. That's why I say black man and white men got to stick together on this shit.
Yeah.
Because it's a divide and conquer. But I will make it a racial issue because we don't have that many black actors like that. And to have these accusations thrown by a white woman, the stereotypes.
She did recant them though. She did. I just want to put that out there. She did. But you go ahead, go on.
The stereotypes is good.
Before the
It don't
people in the
matter
comments be like,
about,
"She
let me tell you this. It don't matter about no recant. This ain't about the individual coming up with his mind. Because everybody knew Tory Lanez did not shoot Meg.
Yeah.
But when we go to court, guess what? Who get locked up?
But he didn't get locked up for shooting her. He got locked up for shooting the gun.
I know they gonna get you on something because
yeah, but that was his fault for having that dude come up there. But that's
besides the point.
Yeah,
it's
right.
not about the details.
Right.
The fact that your name has been tarnished by this. This is why I say you can't even get into situations of false accusations at all. This is why because not only is you in a situation that make you bad, but think about this. How did you allow this person who's out of control to enter your life? This is classless. If you just look at the video they have shown.
Accountability.
So we seen videos. They ain't showed all the shit.
I ain't seen the videos. I'm looking.
TMZ,
I ain't looking hard
you gotta follow TMZ.
They messy.
But nigga, we messy. Come on, man. You calling the kettle black and shit, and you the pot.
Yeah, we are. I'm picking beef with somebody.
Yeah.
TMZ.
And they the ones getting them. You gotta get them, man. They got their sources, goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
And so they showed her after the whole incident, cause look, the driver came out and spoke, and he said that he had to stop the car because old white girl was hitting him. And he said he stopped the car. Jonathan Majors told him to stop the car so he could get out. Now, then after that incident, we see the white girl. I want to say white bitch. Let's just say white bitch.
Yeah,
fuck it.
The
white bitch was in the club getting drunk with her friends, really getting drunk, tossing them back. And then she goes to Jonathan Majors' house. called him like 32
But that's how it
times.
usually happens, though. It's always something like that.
Yeah, but the thing is, look at this. Called him 32 times. Let me tell you this. If I'm Jonathan Majors, let me tell you this is a mistake on Jonathan Majors. And a lot of people will try to use the racial side. This ain't racial, people. This is you need to stop fucking with funky bitches.
I agree with that.
Stop holding them down. Stop
No matter what color they are.
Why this bitch know where you live at?
Because he's dating the girl, ain't he? He's been dating the girl for a while.
Man, that bitch better never know where my main house is.
Bruh, she's been dating him for a while. You can't do that.
So you know the bitch was crazy. This ain't no just pop out crazy. This nobody gonna switch to this angle because we so
this nigga crazy.
worried about a motherfucking black man going down. I am worried about this, but my thing is, Jonathan Majors, you are dating a crazy white bitch, and the stereotype is that it's hard for me to feel sorry for you sometimes about that shit, bro.
I get what you're saying, because if you continue to date a woman after you see she's crazy, after you see she's violent, that in some way that is your fault, because you're supposed to cut ties after the first time. Yeah. So you do hold some accountability in this. But the part where I say she was wrong and everything falls apart with that argument is,
she said she was gonna kill herself.
She came back and said it wasn't true. She lied. So she's saying she's a liar.
Let me give you this, Demetri.
She could never be trusted again.
This is about him fucking other bitches.
But we know
and
that's gonna happen.
She was talking about killing herself.
That's her fault. So where's accountability for her? Women need accountability too, because we know that's what's gonna happen when a nigga got money and he on top of the world. This nigga just dropped Creed and he in the biggest movie, one of the biggest Marvel movies about to come out.
I know, and this is my point. This is, like I said, this is not about racial, this is not about white people, because this could happen to anybody. A black woman could do this to you. Indian bitch can do this to you.
We gotta give black women and Mexican women they props, because you don't see this.
Hell nah, nigga, they do
They don't call the cops.
What you mean?
They fight you. They ain't gonna call the cops.
That's sometimes, no, you talking about the bitches that be in the hood. I'm talking about these bitches up the upper
You don't think
echelon.
Gabrielle Union be whooping D-Wade ass?
That bitch ain't. I'm talking about bitches.
Got your tongue.
You talking about different classes. I'm talking about Hollywood. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I think
and in this mindset of Hollywood, you don't think they one of these bitches that's caught up in that mindset of Me Too and won't get you caught up?
That's why we doing a poor job at teaching our women. That's where it comes down to.
This is why you have to vet your bitch.
You got to teach them, not vet. You got to teach them, because you got to teach any woman. Any woman you get, you got to be able to teach her and show her the way. No. This is the way to go, and if you're not on the train, if you're not on the train, maybe we just not best.
I agree with that. I agree that you need to teach her, but let me tell you this: some of these bitches need to already have some type of sense of knowledge of how to be a woman. I'm a man. I can't.
They can't, because you know why? We got too many simps out here.
But how can you teach a woman to be a woman?
You don't teach her to be a woman. You teach her to go out and find out how to be a woman. You show her how to be a woman.
This is what you do to women like that. You send them bitches back to the streets, and you don't never open the door, no matter how many times they call you. You don't have to call the police. Call the police when she outside of your house.
We losing a fight. That's a war we don't want to. That's like we want to fight everybody else except for that war. Why don't we want to fight with that war? Why do we want to just give up on that war and just kick them to the street? Because there's more women out there like that than there is, than the feminine woman that you guys are looking for, and there's more women out here that are not that way than there is the other way. So,
look,
are we gonna deal with the majority or the minority? When you
looking for a higher class of woman, you're gonna find that type of political issue. I'm telling you. Especially when you got more women now gaining knowledge and they wanting to be a part of that upper class of knowledge. That's why they don't be getting married, and men be like, God damn, this, it's like, I can't trust you.
It's a partnership nowadays. That's what it is. It's not a
And I'm not saying that knowledge won't make you not trust a bitch. I'm just saying,
I think nowadays that's what it is. It's gonna evolve to. You know
I'm just saying the things that
whatever you want to call it.
Look,
evolution is going to take over, and it's going to be a partnership.
Look,
it's not going to be marriage.
Let's focus on this. The things in college, they teach a lot of this feminist movement ideology, and so when you have a lot of women doing all that and understanding that stuff, the point is, he dated that type of woman.
Mm-hmm.
That type of woman that feel like there's no consequence to me. I'm a feminist. It's all your fault. And if I feel like you want to fuck a whole bunch of bitches, because that nigga the man, Jonathan Majors. If you want to go fuck a bunch of bitches, bitch, you better shut the fuck up. You lucky you even in my presence and getting taken pictures of. You know what I'm saying? And so he thought he could do that with the bitch. And the bitch struck back.
Move. You're supposed to have these conversations with these women before you get with them. Like, this is what's going to happen. I know it's not, you know, it may not be right in your eyes or in your heart, but this is what's going to happen because this is what
it's just like with what's that dude from Maroon 5, the singer? Remember he got his side bitch start talking about him, and his wife came out and said, "We get down like that."
Yeah, we already know.
I was like, "That's how you do it, Jonathan Majors." Tell the bitch, look, this is just tell her straight up. But you lying about it.
Niggas and now had a conversation with a woman.
And now we over here arguing about whether this was racial. And I'm thinking like, nah, this was a nigga who was playing the game and dropped the ball.
But it becomes racial when the media starts spinning it the way they want.
Yeah, that's what they gonna do. They gonna spin it that way to, cause hate it or love it.
But that's
it's always a great story to see the black man fall.
But we still have to defend it, even if it's not racial. We have to defend it because then we gotta, because it's like, that's like saying you a robber and you ain't steal nothing. You're gonna argue your case. You're just not gonna ignore it.
What I say is, I'm more on the cause of man than I am with race, because men, I have more things in common with other races of men than I do with my own black woman. It's they're on a different, it seems like the black women are on this feminist mission, and I'm like, I can't go there with you, mama. And I feel like my mission aligns more with other men, no matter even if they're racist. I feel like I understand that. I don't want my daughter dating out her race either. Sometimes I feel that, but if she do it, I'm gonna just be like, God damn, she did it. But yeah, it is what it is. But I prefer
ain't nothing wrong with that though.
A black man just on some GP, because I want to build a stronger community, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody else get to say they want to do that, even though it might sound wrong. It's just
sounds different. To me, it's the same thing when a white dude says it. I mean, white guys say it. Black people, yeah, but I'm saying black people will get bothered by it. If a white dude was to say, I want my white daughter dating a white man, they would be very offended.
The truth is, we gotta get that hate for white man, because we know at the end of the day, the only other race of man that can compete with us really is the white man. We ain't worried about no other man. We're not worried about the Indian man. We're not worried about the Chinese man, Japanese. We ain't worried about none of those people. We worry about the white man, and we always say it too.
But why are you worried about the white man? The white man
because we know that's the only one that can compete with us.
They're declining, but they're declining in their own country, and that's what they're scared of.
Which country?
This country.
In America,
bruh. If you look at the statistics, bro, they're the ones declining.
You think Americans run America? You think the country white folk out here run this country?
No. Everybody else run this country.
I'm talking about
immigrants run this country.
You know who run this country? Them white Europeans.
Who?
Them motherfucking people across the ocean.
Anyway.
The United Kingdom and Britain. We know what you're doing. We know what they're doing.
420 episode. We letting y'all know. We got the smoke for all y'all. Matter of fact, this 420 episode, we got the smoke for all y'all. The motherfuckers that's wrong. Van Lathan, you wrong. That's one nigga that's wrong. Van Lathan, who else wrong? All the niggas from the Chicago, what's it? O-Block. All y'all pretty much wrong. I'm sorry, y'all niggas wrong.
Oh, well, we talking about the whole Trap Lord Ross, King Von stuff.
King Von documentary.
Man, look, I understand that point of view.
All y'all wrong.
I get it. I'm with you, but at the same time, two things could be right at the same time.
Go ahead, break it down for the people. What we
Here's the
talking about.
goal. If I was in that game and shit, I'd be against what Trapper or Ross is doing. I know it don't make no sense, but I don't give a fuck because my whole lifestyle is I don't give a fuck, right? And even though we can talk about it, you can't talk about it. And I can understand that. I'm from the hood. I get that. I speak hood lingo. It don't make sense to be like, we can talk about it, but you can't talk about it. And if you start trying to explain some shit, hold up, nigga. Ain't no explaining around here, nigga.
Nah, I don't get that shit.
Get your word. I get it. And I'm going to tell you some Tony Montana shit. I'm telling you. It's like rules for me and rules for thee. That's how it go. And so that's how the streets work. And a lot of people be trying to make sense of the streets, and I just be like, you know that's not gonna work. The streets don't even make sense. You think they gonna try to make sense on this?
See, but they steady trying to make sense of the streets, like everything that goes around it. Like,
see,
like yes,
with Van Lathan,
this man
and
killed
what was
more
the other
than
dude?
3 people. By definition, this man is a serial killer.
Yeah, he's a serial killer, but in Chicago, he's a legendary warrior.
We can't have that double standard.
Nah, but do
we
you
have
hear
the
me?
we can have the double standard for women and men because we understand the gender. But as men, we cannot accept that double standard as men.
Yeah.
Or it becomes a race thing. At that point, and then it becomes a race thing. If we want to get rid of the race thing, we got to get rid of the ignorant shit that we do because they try to get rid of the ignorant shit they do, or they don't even associate with the ignorant shit they do. You see how they disown they white folks when they acting crazy? Mm-hmm. They disown them. They don't fuck with them.
Yeah,
it's very clear they don't fuck with a lot of white folks.
It's a class thing.
It's
classless.
So what are you saying? We need to become a class thing?
Nah, it's all about what.
I don't want to become a class thing.
It is what it is, man. Different classes gonna beef.
No, because I think they still know.
Because you want classes,
white people are white.
You want poor black folk to be able to relate to rich black folk.
I don't believe it's a class thing. Because I still feel like a racist white man would still pick a trailer trash white dude over a black dude that has the credentials to do it.
Say that again.
I say I feel like a racist white dude would still pick a trailer trash white dude over a black dude that has the credentials.
Of course, because he wants to help him get out of that trailer trash place.
But that's what I'm saying. So I don't
want to
like
help his people. What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with that.
But black people.
But we would see that as racism.
But we
would see that as racism.
Okay, let's say the other person was black and he was better for the job, but he still wanted to choose him because he was white.
We would look at dude as an Uncle Tom. We'd be like, oh, this nigga didn't pick no black dude.
But the job owner was white too. Like he wanted to hire his white person, even though he was worse.
That means he hired. That means he was doing the right business move.
So he's hiring on race though.
No, he was hiring on the business move because if he wasn't better, that's the right business move. You're gonna hire the better dude, no matter what, no matter the color.
But the white man ain't better.
I'm not saying the white man's better, but you say he was better at the job.
Nah, the white man's not better at the job. He just hiring him because he's white and he wants his white man to help get more money.
Over the black dude?
Yep.
And you don't feel like that's racism?
It is racism, but I understand that if I were to do that with somebody, let's say I was the manager at a job, right? I got my homie, he's black.
Right.
I know he'll fool.
Oh, see. You added that extra shit in there, see.
But the thing is, the other white guys are fool too. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, then if you got 2 fools to choose from, I'm gonna choose the fool I know better. Yeah, I understand that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but a lot of people wouldn't see that a lot of jobs pick people based on friendships and.
I understand that. I would pick the fool I know better if I got 2 fools to choose from. I understand that. But if I got a fool to choose from and a nice dude to choose from.
Let's say there's a white guy that's better, who's way better. He'll help me better, but I just choose my black friend because it's black power.
That's dumb, and I want to say that's racism.
My niggas though. But I go back.
But if you know he not good for the job,
but what if I go back to the hood and his mom will be like, "Why are you didn't hire him?"
Because your son don't work hard, Miss. Cause your son don't work hard.
What if they say you an Uncle Tom?
Miss Jenkins, your son don't work hard.
You going against, what if they call you Uncle Tom and say you going against your people? I heard you hired that white boy.
Miss Jenkins, he moved. Miss Jenkins, he moves super slow. Miss Jenkins,
you could have taught him to work better.
Miss Jenkins, I tried. I promise I tried, and I promised you I'll help him get another job, but he can't work with me. I'm sorry. I can't be sitting around and I can't be babysitting. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
it is what it's business, bro, and that's why it comes down to race. Sometimes I be like, sometimes it's not. All the times it's not racism. Sometimes it's just he wanna look out for his friend.
It's never racism. Racism might be it's a
hard conversation.
Racism might be a trigger, but it's never the problem. The problem usually goes deeper than racism. It's usually because that person is a bitch ass nigga. And a lot of people don't understand that nigga. The most racist people, nobody liked them. Their mama didn't like them. Their daddy didn't love them.
Who's racist though? Who do you consider racist?
But I'm gonna say this:
Hitler was racist, right? Hitler was racist, okay.
But he was. I don't want to say no Kanye West shit.
Columbus was racist.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to say it now, but really, they was just
back in the day. They were just doing what
they
did.
They just doing some man shit. Like let's
get rid of these niggas that don't look like me.
But they did wrong though. But you know, it's kind of weird because it's like certain people you can praise, like Alexander the Great and Genghis Khan, but when you start bringing up Hitler and certain people that's more closer to our age, it's like, hold up, don't be trying to talk about how they conquered the world. Well, you start talking.
In 100 years, Hitler's gonna be looked at as like a Genghis Khan and shit.
That's why they got so many documentaries that talk shit. I think a lot of people are just intrigued by him.
Yeah.
Because
it's crazy how he did it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, how did he do it?
People want to know how you gain so much power. That's
but instead of just saying they admire him, they try to go in and make a documentary and say, look, he's the worst thing ever, and he killed.
But look at this.
In a way, it kind of sounds like y'all admire him and all the shit he did.
Dude, to be able to take over a country and do that, bro, it's admiring.
Yeah.
But when you use your power for wrong, I think that's what people do. I think a lot of people want to use their power for wrong. That's the thing. Because they want to know how he did it, so he can do it.
The Nazis did a little thing at the what's that garden place in New York?
Madison Square Garden?
Yeah, they was there. And I think when Hitler and them first came and took over, everybody liked them. But I think, you know,
he started going too far.
Yeah, he went far with it, bro. And then everybody was like, all right, this is crazy. And what you could do? The dude went crazy, bro. He tried to fight a two-front war. You got America coming from one side, you got Russia coming from... Just think, how you gonna fight off two niggas that got shit on you?
You can't.
You can't. It's just impossible. You're gonna be squished. And they got squished like a sandwich. I was there. Call of Duty 2.
He said, fighting on the beach.
I was there.
The hardest missions I had. I was like, man, I keep fucking dying. Yeah, I can't even step off the boat without getting sniped.
I was there. I was like, man, people did this. Oh man, we soft. We couldn't do this.
No, niggas would do that. That draft would have niggas.
Yeah, you get picked up in the middle of the night, boy, you're coming with us.
That draft would have niggas crazy out here. Yeah. I don't think we would laugh.
I wanted to join the Marine and kill some people and be a hero and a warrior. I was caught up in anime and shit. You know, you want to be like, I want to be a warrior.
I was one of them niggas I was going to join for the Camaro. That's it. I was going to be one of them niggas, but I thought about it. I was like, nah, that ain't smart.
When I seen that movie, Troy, how Achilles was, he didn't do it for money. He did it for the story, the glory.
You talking about two different breeds of people, bro.
I wanted to be that breed, though.
You talking about two different breeds of people, bro.
I wanted to be on the
Achilles wanted to be a legend. These niggas ain't trying to be a legends. These niggas is trying to pay their rent. What you talking about?
What you mean? Some of these niggas
Mama said
legends.
You got to get the fuck out the house.
Some of these niggas just, well, it's different because of guns. If it was swords, I respect these niggas more. If they pulled up with swords and be like, let's fight, I'll be like, I respect it.
What about snipers? You respect snipers?
Nah, I wouldn't even respect a bow and arrow.
What?
I swear. I'm like, nigga, we got swords out here. You gonna pull out a motherfucking bow?
Yes.
Come on, nigga. We done trained our whole life for this shit.
I'm Sub-Zero. Get over here.
I know people, but I swear, I bet people who had swords in the day used to hate those niggas who was good at shooting them.
That's how they conquered. Of course, they hated them. They're like, how are we gonna stop the muskets, sir? There's no stopping it. We just have to pray. Just pray to the God.
Everything.
Yeah, whoever got their hands on that gunpowder, them Asians, boy. I think they weren't they the ones that created gunpowder, Asians or
they
Egyptians.
Got guns, but it was the the Europeans that created the guns. The Chinese people bought the guns from the white people because they really didn't understand how to make those type of guns.
Speaking of guns, what you think about this man, this 16-year-old? I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Was it Yosef? The black dude, the 16-year-old guy got killed, that got shot by the old ass white dude.
Yeah, man. Fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
They tried to turn that into a race thing. You think that's a race thing?
I refuse.
Or you think he was just a scared ass white man? Or just, I'm sorry, I just turned it a race to it. Or just a scared white dude. I'm sorry, I did it again. A scared man.
Two things could be right at once. But I would say, how could we fix it? And a lot of people would say, gun control. And I say, motherfucker, no.
The only reason I say it's race is because they said he knocked and there was no communication after that. There was no communication. He just shot through the door. Like, so you're just going off of perception after that.
Oh, he shot through the door?
He shot through the door and then walked over and shot him again.
Dude was going senile up in that motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so there was no confrontation. There was no like.
If that's the case, then crazy white man. It ain't. I don't know. No racial thing. It's just crazy person. Crazy wild shit.
He shouldn't even have a gun.
Let me tell you, crazy. Nah. The gun, whether or not, he is still a danger.
I'm sorry. Old people, I'm sorry, y'all. I love y'all. I know I'm gonna be old one day. And I know my dad's gonna be old. I know my mom. Anybody over the age of 75 should not be driving, should not have a gun, should not be doing anything that could harm anybody else. And if I ran for president, that'd be the first thing I did.
I wouldn't.
Get y'all niggas off the road. Get y'all niggas.
I don't believe in that.
We got Uber now. Get y'all niggas off the road.
You should have a gun until you're dead, nigga.
These old people they don't know what to do. They might slip, fall, and bust their hip out.
See, now you trying to make it seem like every old person around that age is senile. So you gonna take your right just because you're right. Few?
No, you're right. Not everybody at that age is senile, but
I
don't want my grandma either way driving.
They didn't take care of themselves. They was eating cereal and shit every day.
Even at the age you want your grandma driving around.
It's all about finding the clues, bro.
If you care about your grandma, you don't want her driving around at that age. You better.
I don't know what to do with gun issues and shit, but I know, man, stuff like this is called just rare incidents. I hate to say it, but
it's not rare because it just happened with the white girl too.
Times. I know, man.
It happened with the white girl too.
I know. Sometimes rare incidents happen in multiple times. It's called multiple. It's called a coincidence.
Yeah.
All right. It's the world big, bro. Go out there and see all the people, man. I'm telling you, bro. If you were God and you could stop time and just see how many crimes that were similar happened at the same time, you'll be like, damn, this ain't like a coincidence. Or am I trying to just come up with a conspiracy? Nah, it's just the numbers.
Yeah, conspiracy.
Numbers. It's millions of people, so of course, two people might die on the same day or around the same day, the same way. Too many goddamn people, man.
But if that happened in close proximity to each other, is that now do we have a crime?
That's a major coincidence.
Now we have a serial killer on our hands.
Nah, but we know who killed him. It was two different other people. They didn't run off.
Now we have a King Bond on our hands.
No, we know the people. If those two people happened, then it happened similar. It just means a major coincidence. Ooh, that's one of those rare coincidences. I didn't. It is what it is, man.
It is what it is. So, in other news, you think LeBron too old to be playing basketball?
He need to wrap it up in a couple more years. He can just come out there and try to act like Get lesser numbers, man.
Dylan
Don't
Brooks.
try to get as many numbers because you be trying to hog all the numbers. But just
For all the people that don't know, Dylan Brooks came out last night and was saying LeBron's too old to be hooping. He can't keep up with him. You know, until he scored 40 on him, he ain't gonna respect him. I said that was a bad move.
no, the beef is real.
Yeah, the beef is real, nigga.
Yeah.
I think you done woke up a monster.
Yeah.
I think he gonna come out and score 50 on this nigga, and AD gonna come out and score like 40 on this nigga. Watch, it's gonna be a blowout.
Man,
it's the first
gonna be
Laker game too since Kobe.
Hey man, it's going down. They've been building up the rival. I've been
Since
seeing the
playoff
rivalry.
game. I'm sorry, since Lakers playoff game in that
You
building.
gonna see
'Cause
for Morant. Morant ain't gonna be there, right? Morant
he might. He's still questionable and shit.
my nigga still going through it.
That's what he get. He need to keep that hand strong.
Yeah.
Got anything else you want to speak about? Anything else? Anything on your mind? Anything else?
Let me think. Hold up. What else been going on in the news?
A whole lot of nothing.
Whole
Some
lot.
Swiss beats and Lil Wayne might have some shit coming.
2023.
What?
Watch out for your stocks. Watch the dollar. 2023, y'all look out for all my black conscious brothers who know what's about to happen in 2023. Let's know. Invest in technology stocks, you know what I'm saying? Do all that. That's just some good advice because they're gonna try to destroy the dollar. Conspiracy Nation, yeah.
He's very conspiracy.
Invest in cryptocurrency, baby.
Nah, hell nah. Don't do that. Don't tell
Man, the
people
dollar about to drop.
Yeah.
Joe Biden was sent
Bruh.
in there to destroy it.
You about to have me on you about to have me on some Logan Paul laws, some shit. Don't
Man,
do that.
close this, man. I gotta take a piss now.
Can't be canceled. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all do that, please.
Run it, nigga, about it.
Why they don't trust them?